Access. I'm Willpower.
Go Abs, go.
That's Terry Babelis. We're literally in Timbuktu right now. Terry Joe, man, like you could tell me we're in like Chinatown and I believe you.
Okay. Back at it together in one screen.
That's pretty crazy.
Like it's been like what, 2 years?
Man, feels like it's been 20.
It's like we did a whole full like calendar year.
Yeah. Well, because like
virtually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you left your place like what?
We're waiting for you to get your freaking license.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, well, no, I think we're gonna be waiting a bit longer than we thought.
I think when we started doing Zoom, we were like, we'll do like once a month an episode in person. Get the vibe alive.
Yeah. 2 years later, we haven't done one since. Man, we got a great place. Terry's got a really nice place, people. This is the basement with a nice TV and everything set up. We watch MFL YouTube highlights here.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Or while we're filming.
Yeah, just.
All right, we got a lot of action to unpack.
Yeah, we definitely do.
We had a big week. We have a big upcoming week.
Yes.
You and Max did a great job. Lots of shout outs to Terry. So Terry decided to show up again.
Yeah, it was about time. Like I said, bro, you like low-key, your job was in jeopardy. You were joking, half joking. Max was like, "What time are we doing the podcast this week?"
Oh yeah,
no, he didn't. But I'm surprised he didn't.
How about them Canadiens?
Oh wait, like I mean, we just finished watching Game 7. Fortunately, the Habs won. But Hurricanes in 5. Mason Miller, I feel for you, my man. I feel for you. He's a big Sabres fan.
Doesn't make sense.
I know. Maybe he was born in Buffalo. I don't know. But Hurricanes in 5. Don't worry, people. We're good.
Why are you such a hater?
I'm not a hater. I just liking the Leafs.
All right. Oh yeah, a few important messages. Before the season started, we sent a document to all captains that I'm sure you read. We also posted on the MFL players about like the important rules, because we know that like not everyone's gonna go through the whole rule book and all that stuff, but there's like it made it into like 2 or 3 pages. Yeah. Summarized of like all the most important like roster regulation rules, because we hate forfeits.
Yeah.
So instead of just sending to the captains, because we know that all captains read all emails. A lot of them are busy.
Yeah.
We send it to all the players, so it's a joint responsibility.
Okay.
For everyone.
Not just captains.
And if you have any questions, like don't hesitate to reach out to the league or to Willie. And yeah. So that's 1. 2, we posted the the whole playoff schedule for all 3 leagues. Montreal, Laval, Brossard.
That's early. I was respect.
All posted for all rounds, quarterfinals, semifinal, finals.
Like time CBD, right? In case like there's conflicts.
No, the times are actually set in stone except for the finals.
Okay, yeah, right.
The finals, there's times, but there's like a little asterisk that says if there are conflicts, we might move some finals.
Yeah, right.
But for the first 2 rounds, it's set in stone.
Oh, sure, because there's 3 rounds of playoffs.
Yes.
Okay.
For Montreal, and there's 2 rounds for Brossard, 2 rounds for Laval.
Respect.
And all the number, I know you're asking me questions, and now we know the exact number of teams making the playoffs in each division.
Oh, yeah, I saw. Yeah, check that out, people. Div 1's 4.
You're not going to go through them all one by
Yeah,
one.
no, true. And Div 2 is it 6?
Yeah.
I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Div 2 6. Cool little thing we're doing for the first time in the women's division. Do you see?
I did not.
So there's 10 teams in the women's division.
Oh, yeah, I saw Constellation.
We were very close to having two divisions.
Right.
Like a women's 1, a women's 2. Mm-hmm. We felt the parity wasn't maybe there to have like a true Division 1 and Division 2. Mm. So we decided, usually like with 10 teams, we'd go 6 playoff teams.
Yeah.
We decided to go 5. Mm-hmm. But every other team not making the playoffs is going to play in a Constellation tournament.
That's pretty cool.
Which will be ran in parallel during our actual playoffs. That's obviously, there won't be like a championship trophy or t-shirts and all that, but it's to give a chance to all teams to play at least 1 additional game.
That is cool.
And up to 3, depending on where you finished.
Okay, wow.
So like both the actual playoffs for women's and the consolation playoffs for women's would be there'd be 5 teams in each one.
Right.
4 against 5.
Yeah.
In round 1.
It's like a play-in.
Winner plays the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
2 and 3 play in the other semifinal bracket.
Yeah.
Winners go in the finals.
That's sick. So it's like the NIT tournament. It's like March Madness. So there's March Madness, and then teams who don't make March Madness play in the NIT.
What does the NIT stand for?
I have no idea.
If you have to guess.
National, International, Trifecta. But yeah, so it's like NIT. That's cool. I actually thought that was a really cool idea. Yeah. So 5 and 5, and then look, even if like let's say teams play in the Constellation and don't win, at least it's still extra games.
Yeah.
Or extra games, extra practice.
National Invitation Tournament.
Well, that's what I said. And then the seasons are so like right beside each other. That's like practice for the next season.
Yeah, and it hasn't been officially announced yet, but we're gonna have our 2nd annual charity tournament again this year.
Oh, let's go!
In collaboration with Welfare Avenue. It's gonna be the weekend between the 2 seasons. we know we have 1 week off between the seasons.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people said we don't want no week off. We want to play football every single weekend.
Trust.
So now we moved the tournament date to that date.
That's so cool.
Last year we had it during an MFL week, and we had to like cut games short, and there wasn't many games, so it kind of condensed the schedule a little bit.
True.
So now we figured we'll put it on the week between.
Yeah.
Everyone will be free.
Yeah.
Whoever wants extra ball gets to come play, and it's for a great cause, right? 100% of the proceeds, and I literally mean every single like dollar. Like you're not paying the MFL. It's a donation straight to Welfare Avenue.
That's awesome.
MFL provides the refs, the field. Welfare Avenue had a few snacks. We're gonna try to have some fun activities again.
Nice.
More information will come.
That's on a Saturday.
It's gonna be on the Saturday. Yeah.
Would you have the MFL get together?
We haven't decided when the MFL get together is gonna be, but
Yeah.
it's usually on the Friday.
Like at the
Or it could be on the Saturday night. I don't know. We'll see.
John's cousin's bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Bless.
Cousins, brothers.
Sisters, uncles, nephews.
Yeah, exactly,
Nieces.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Nice.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like no break from MFL
Exactly.
because we don't want no break from MFL.
Exactly.
Nice. And there'll be like 3 divisions. Like, I guess we'll figure all the nitty gritty details out later.
Yeah, but there'll be multiple divisions. There'll be again like a women's division, multiple co-ed divisions. We're looking at having like an enterprise division for companies that maybe want to play.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm short.
Maybe my torso is like a
Yeah,
solid.
sure.
You should have longer legs.
Yeah.
Like it's your legs and arms that are like
Yeah,
the
it's
length.
like
Like,
the
look, if you go like
fingers
this.
and yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Makes sense. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. And will you be at MFL this weekend or like?
TBD.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, a lot of things.
People want to know is John still alive? Like,
yeah, John.
Okay, perfect.
What else we got? Any announcements you want to make?
Let's see. I think we're pretty good. I think the weather was great.
Yeah,
It was tough not being at
weekend.
LeBaire. It'd be cool. I'm at Arthur this weekend. It'd be cool to be at Arthur. Two quick things. Ben Mallet. Hopefully, we're not sure. Like injury related, he got hurt in our Thunder Buddies game. Somebody threw him a duck, and he caught the ball and got hammered.
It's actually a bad ball.
It was a fairly nice ball. It was a sick catch. But hopefully he's okay. He's gonna keep us posted. And like serious injury to Remy, right?
Yeah. We're gonna get that fixed.
Yeah, it was a game that was scorekeeping. Double Dippers unit. We'll get into that game anyway. Remy had it, hit to the head, and he was bleeding quite a bit, but got stitches and he's out, 4 to 5 weeks, but doesn't seem to be serious. So prayers up to both of them, and glad they're okay. And thank you for keeping us posted. Because it was pretty scary, but Remy was super chill about it. Shout out to all the guys that were helping him. Haney came, wrapped his head around. That's what MFL was about. So thanks for that, guys.
And I know you guys spoke about it very top secretly for I don't know what reason last week, but like games are starting at Louisiana.
Okay,
Park.
yeah, it wasn't like a swear word or code or.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
Max was scared that you were gonna
What did I
divulge
say?
like CIA information that we weren't supposed to. But yeah, games at Louisiana Park will start this Saturday, and they'll be played there up until the end of the regular season.
That's not in Laval, eh?
No, it's in Rosemont.
Okay, we don't have games there.
I do not think so.
Okay, bless.
Very few games there all season
Yeah.
long. There's 2 to 4 games there per week
Okay.
for 8 weeks. So
Okay, nice. That's cool.
I think in total there's like 24 or 28 games.
Mm,
Because there's not always 4 games there. Sometimes there's going to be 2 games.
right. And how were we like on time this week, like slot wise?
I wasn't there,
Yeah, true.
but
I'm sure you got the info.
I heard it was better.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It seemed okay.
Okay.
Yeah. For us, it seems okay.
All right, let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go, eh? Holy cow! I can't believe I'm literally an inch away from you. This is so cool.
So we won't have the stats up on the thing.
That's true.
So
Just
it's
our weird
more
faces.
more descriptive. Let's start with Division 5.
Let's go Div 5. Did I see? No, I didn't.
I saw some interesting things.
I know there was, because I was at Darcy McGee during the day. Which was there was a game I saw.
So, Goon Squad Sloths,
Right.
82 points in the Division 5 game.
Right.
That has to be a record.
That may be the game that I saw. That was with our buddy and Malette on coaching on the sideline.
Yeah, that has to be a record.
42-40.
42 to 40. That has to be a record.
I think, a record, and also like the fact that first time I think both teams score 40. Maybe first time.
It was Sloth's first game or second game.
No, but like ever. Like I think maybe the first time ever in D5, both teams have scored 30 points or more.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let's say it was like 72 to
more. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy cow, what a game! And Demir was worried about throwing because he hasn't thrown in a while.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Think well. Shout out to Andre, 12 attempts for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground.
Damn.
pretty impressive.
Swiss Army knife.
Another thing that caught my attention: Jungle Squad had a back-to-back doubleheader. They got shut out in the first one, and they shut out a team in the second one.
So not many, safely not many points, but they split 1-1.
Well, they lost 23-0, and then they won 25-0.
Oh, that's you'll take it.
Yeah,
I guess.
Rough weekend for the Hive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, talk about shutout, eh?
0 total points. It can only get better next week, right?
Yeah, but that's my Hive. I'm the Hive. Remember my stuffed animal, my little stinger. Gotta give them a pep talk next week.
Did you want to talk about that game?
No, I literally pulled this up randomly.
Okay.
But yeah, big assets. Justin Salonga doing his thing, eh?
Yeah, talking about that because a lot of people have been hearing some whispers in the league. People have been asking how come this team and that quarterback in particular is playing in Division 5.
Well, yeah. So big assets right now are they're 4-0. They won by a score 34-6, 40-13. Well, because they haven't really been in a close game except legendaries. Look, I think like Justin is one of the better quarterbacks, not the best in this division, and like he's better than a Div 5 quarterback. But I think also him playing defense is huge, because I think like he's a lot better of a defender than we realized. I think he played Outlaws Division 2 1 year.
Oh, and they won the championship. With
Yes,
Stu and Kevin.
Oh wait, no, that was against Honor Game. And that no way, with
Yeah.
the homeless crew and like actually,
Yeah.
you know, okay, Justin is a very good defender too, and I think like just having him play defense in Div 5 is a big plus. They're the favorites to win, and you know I think it's okay. Like
Early favorites.
Yeah, I think they are the early favorites, but that doesn't mean I don't think that means they're too strong for the division. Like you know, we always
they did go 3-7 last fall,
right, and
5-5 I believe the season before that.
like some people were saying they should move to D4.
Yeah.
Well, look, there always has to. I was telling Chris that this weekend. There always has to be a favorite, and if their team goes 10-0, that's okay, right?
Well, it's not really.
Okay, what if a team was 10-0 in Div 1?
Well, that's okay because they can't. Where else could they go play?
Okay, what if a team was 10-0 in Div 2?
Well, they should have been a Div 1 team.
100%. So average Joe should have been in Div 1 the year they went 10-0. Point made. All right, so basically what I was talking about.
They should know they went 10-0 in Division 3, not in Division 2.
So they should. Okay, so they should have been in Division 2.
Probably they could have held their own.
Yeah, maybe held their own.
That version of average was probably better than the one we have now.
Oh, touche. What I'm saying is like, there's always going to be a favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So big assets of the field.
You asking me right now?
Yeah.
I'm saying big assets.
The field is 22 other teams.
Okay, let me rethink that. I'm saying big assets.
I feel you always. You usually take the field, no? In these kinds of
Who
matches?
does?
You.
Yeah, but this is big assets, bro.
Go to Division 4.
Dynasty. Yeah. Well, that's crazy. They've already played 4 games, eh? 2.
So we had a nail biter OT game. Mustard Tigers, Blue Badgers. That Goldrick, our MVP media member, filmed and put on the MFL players.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch the game, but I saw that. Safe to say 2 of the favorites in the... Well, Mustard Tigers are the favorites every year, right, coming into this division.
Did you see any games? Division 4?
I did not. There was one game... I think actually that was the one game that caught my eye. Oh, Slicks. I saw stats wise in this game. It was Luca went bananas in this game. So he had 4 passing touchdowns. He had a rushing touchdown, and he had a pick 6 and a sack.
Wow.
So he did a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like the Travis Hunter, maybe.
Yeah, but like times 2 because like Travis Hunter's like there's 1 position inside of the ball. He did like 2 positions inside of the ball.
True. I don't think Travis Hunter could launch the rock either, eh?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Who knows? Safe to say he's a bust, or it's too early?
Too early.
Yeah, okay. But okay, yeah, that caught my eye. Luca went bananas, and Slicks beat A Squad. That's a good matchup there. 40-28, a lot of points. A lot of points scored in these lower division games. A little bit surprised Los Politos scored 0, though.
Very surprised. Was Clement there?
I'm not sure, but I think this team has, enough talent to, be able to put up.
They're missing their quarterback.
Yeah, okay. No, it's fair. And when you play against Baby Maynard, that's tough. Man, Boucher are going to be a sick team, too. There was a 2. DTS doing their thing.
So you got DTS and Red Flag sitting atop the standings.
Mm-hmm.
Red Flag's a new team from the winter that played Winter Division 3, lost in the semifinals to the eventual champions. DTS went undefeated, would be putting it lightly in Division 5.
Oh, yeah.
And then got moved up to Division 4 for the playoffs. Won a playoff game.
Yes.
And then lost to underdogs who lost in the finals.
That was crazy. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that because they went like 10-0 undefeated.
Yeah, they completely destroyed
yeah.
right? And it looks like they picked up right where they left off, but in Division 4 this time, right?
Yeah, right now sitting at 3-0, only giving up 36 points a game. From that, that's 12 points. Sorry, 36 points in the season, 12 points a game. Yeah, this is, one of the, you look at, like, would you say this division is, like, top heavy? Like, we talk about DTS, Creaky Knees I talked about 2 weeks ago as, like, being the veteran team that knows how to win. And there's Mustard Tigers, and, Slicks are always going to be good. And then you have, shout out to, keep an eye on our buddy Ryan Richard Lee, Outsiders. They had a game this week and their defense went absolutely nuts. Yeah, I saw some of that game. It was the last game I saw before leaving home, and it's a strong defense.
So, we've been seeing a lot more points scored in these lower divisions that usually have, like, a tough time putting, like, double digits. Mm-hmm. Would you say right now, like, in Division 4 and 5 specifically, is it more to your advantage of a prolific offense or, like, a stud defense? Like, if you had to choose one.
It's funny you say that. Like, I was thinking, like, is it, like, there's more pick sixes or, like, defenses are giving their offenses shorter field? No, I'm still of the mindset that the offense wins championships, so I'm going to say offense too.
Even in the lower divisions?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because you could have like a great defense and you can only do so much. Like, let's say a defense brings you the ball at the 5-yard line. If you can't punch it in, you can't punch it in.
Yeah, they essentially like safeties, pick sixes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how I've been saying often that it's not true that defense wins championships like in pro sports, and I never really explain why, because I want to see if people like ask the question, because it's like a lengthy conversation. But essentially, I don't mean that offense wins championships either. I just mean that defense doesn't win championships more. So like, there's a book on this with a bunch of statistics, and all the data in the past years and all the major pro sports leagues. And offense wins championships just as much as defense. Like, it's crazy how, like, if you look at all the past Super Bowls, how many times the top 5 offense won versus the top 5 defense, how it's, like, literally, like, almost 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, and then they did the example with, like, hockey, baseball, like, basketball, too.
I would think it's, like, a lot more not 50-50 in favor of offense.
No. And the saying defense wins championships comes from, like, an old tale where it's easy to motivate offensive players. Like, it's fun, it's sexy, it's electric.
Yeah.
You want to score points, you want to score touchdowns. You don't need extra motivation. But those guys that like don't really have the spotlight on playing defense, you need an extra like oomph, an extra push, an extra like making them feel important.
Yeah, it's true. I've always admired guys like saying they like playing defense over like receiver and quarterback.
It's let me get the title of the book in case. I think it's Freakonomics.
That's actually sick, because it, like, when you were saying that you said it's 50-50. Like, in other words, like, it's not defense more than offense. I probably would have said, like, 73% offense. Well, like, 27% defense.
Football is probably, like, 80+.
Yeah. And, like, I think that in, like, Div 1, 2, and 3, it's more important to have the better offense for sure. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, if you ask me in the Div 4, Div 5, I think, like, defense are a little bit more... Like just this weekend, where we saw, like, the Outsiders defense, they got a bunch of picks in their game.
Yeah. So it's research by Freakonomics. They debunk the famous defense wins championship sports cliche. While a strong defense contributes to winning, their data shows that championship teams usually require an elite offense to go all the way, proving that the old age saying is mostly a myth.
I would agree, but to be honest, if you would have told me the Seahawks won the Super Bowl before season started, I would have said you crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but you always find a data point on each side, right? Like,
yeah, facts. Like, Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah. Trent Dilfer also won a Super Bowl.
Who?
Exactly. Well, we really, like, drifted off. What division were we in?
I have no idea. 4.
Okay.
What was... Yeah. You would ask me what?
If it's better to have a good offense or a good defense.
Oh, yeah, trust. Right now, DTS have a good offense and defense.
Yeah. Speaking of good offense and defense, go to the women's division.
All right, let's go. Yeah, Marvin reffed one of the games. That was a game I caught glimpses of just before heading home.
Yeah, so we had the free agent team make their debut. Like in any division, free agent teams are kind of put together by the league. Mm-hmm. A bunch of different players that, for the most part, sometimes register as individuals or with friends or as a small group or completely individually. Mm-hmm. So, like, their season started later because we didn't have as many registrations early on. We want to make sure we had enough to field a team. Yeah. Now we have a whole team. There were a few that were trying out for the first time. Mm-hmm. A lot of players that never played the sport in their life. They're like, oh, I want to try, and then if I enjoy it, we'll play. We had a group of some veteran players. that are going to be like the core of that team.
Yeah.
And obviously, like any other free agent team, it's a bit more like not ideal organization at the beginning, like last minute sub requests, getting this and that in. But everything should be sorted out now. Moving forward,
I mean, they seem to be okay.
Yeah. Well, on the field, they seem to be more than okay.
Yes,
right?
yes, very much so.
Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the better free agent teams and one of the top teams in the division. Yeah, the team that actually won last fall, that now they're called Reckless. I think they were called Rookies.
At the time, yes.
Last fall, we're actually a free agent team as well.
That's crazy.
That got crowned champion.
That's so, like, we talk about like flag being so important, like chemistry, like better, like being more important than, like, you know, being an athlete or having great hands, and then you have like a free agent team coming up and winning a championship last season and putting up numbers like this. It's really impressive.
Did you notice the DS Drapeau roster this season?
Was it all that different?
It's more like DS des Tigres.
Come on.
Or Tigres des Drapeaux.
Like they just merged together. I think Tigres des Drapeaux sounds better.
Tigres Drapeau?
Yeah.
Like the quarterback this week for them was Paola.
From Tigres.
Yeah,
from Tigres.
who was the playoff MVP in the inaugural women's division, I believe.
Yes, true. That's when they beat. I remember that game was filmed.
They beat Des Drapeau in the finals.
Okay, yes, I remember. That was they won like 18-12 or something, I think. There was a pick 6 in that game, or 12-6. Anyway, yes, I know what you're talking about.
It was good to see Barbara back. I mean, I didn't see her, but you told me she was there. So
she was back.
Barbara's back.
Yeah.
You were a little worried?
Yeah, I was worried. And then Kevin said something dumb like, "Why are you here? Like, why are you back?"
I can't play golf at the field, you know.
Okay, but no, Barbara said it was, she dealt with it very well. But yes, great to see Barbara back.
So, impressive win by Drama Queens.
Yes, like, talk about, like, two of the top teams in the division, right?
Yeah, and I believe they're missing their quarterback in this one.
I didn't check. It was a one-score game. Well, Shamika went bananas. 9 catches, 71 yards, 3 TDs. And then, yeah, Charlotte St. Pierre. Remember when I reffed, I think it was a game, like, when I reffed, like, 8 years ago. Remember, like, she was, like, very good. I think she played with, like, no gloves. I think she was the snapper. Charlotte St. Pierre, and then you got Daphne, too. That's a deep team.
Only problem is we didn't have the women's division 8 years ago.
Okay, I guess it was 6 years ago then. Yeah, or 5. Yeah, I picked Shamika, I picked Kayla. This is a good game.
So, 10 teams, 5 make the playoffs, 5 play in the consolation.
Yeah.
If you're a middle of the pack team there, like let's say between 4 and 6, are you trying to squeeze in?
No, don't say that. Of course you're trying to squeeze in. You'd rather make the real playoffs and lose 81-0 than win the consolation.
This
no
is
offense.
Not fake playoffs.
What?
Not fake playoffs.
Well, it's not real playoffs. Like, don't know. How do you think you're going to ask that question? No, you want to be top 5.
Yeah.
Apparently that's a movie, Top 5.
Yeah?
Yeah, apparently it's really bad. But yeah, you definitely want to be part of the first 5. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jaff plays the movie.
Oh yeah, because he's different. You're on. Yeah, so you got, don't you?
Okay, let's take a break from Montreal and go into Laval.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, free agent teams, make sure you pick a logo and a name, or else they're being named by next week.
I had a wait, okay.
You good, bro?
I was speaking to someone on one of the free agent teams.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Till when do we have to choose a team name?" And I was like, "Well, like ideally as soon as possible."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Okay, because we're a little far off." I'm like, what do you mean you're a little far off?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get the code. And it was like, 1 second.
Wait, we have to do Brossard.
Someone suggested like Valhalla Calling, and then someone else had said like Hot Cheetos. So it's a little hard to find a middle ground.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, Laval.
Well, you know what we do? You put a poll on whoever has the most votes, right? Like in terms of team name, it's simple.
Okay, MFL Laval Division 2.
Yep.
So what was the story here?
Were you there?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So Villains got 2 teams in Laval, 1 in each division. Let's talk about Blazers. Blazers, who are above average team last fall.
Yeah.
Start off really strong this year. 32-12 win against the Villains. Well, the Villains have a lot of experience on this team. Kind of a quarterback issue. 4 different players threw the ball. You had at least 3 players with at least 6. You had 3 players with at least 6 completions.
That's pretty impressive.
You know what they say though?
if you have more than one quarterback, you don't have a quarterback.
Exactly. But in this case, I don't really agree because week 1, you don't have a quarterback. It's good to get the reps in. Everyone gets a little bit taste of it.
Yeah, facts. Like, yeah, it's like kind of like the preseason, right? I don't like to say that, but
Marc Alexis was pretty effective in this one. Ralph being his main target, 6 for 54, 2 touchdowns. On the defense side of the ball, you had Jeremy with 2 sacks and Mano with a pick 6. So like Blazers should be one of the top teams this season in Division 2.
I also love that logo.
The football being on fire.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you love the logo without knowing what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's cool. But yeah, no, I think you're right. Villains will definitely. I'm not too worried about them. They should be able to find their groove.
You got your boy Francesco playing in Division 2, captaining a team called Touchdown there.
Oh, let's go. So he's not playing on Villains.
He's playing on Villains too in Division 1.
In Division 1, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Is he? I know. I guess he's not quarterbacking. Eh?
He threw 10 passes, completed 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Maybe went in as a relief quarterback.
Well, he's an all-around athlete. I'll tell you that. ATH.
Laval Division 1, we had some fun action here. New team, Black Colombo, playing against the defending champs. Defending champs from last spring in Sooners 45.
Yeah.
And Black Colombo taking care of business pretty easily, 39-20 win. There were some nice plays here, some nice tosses from both quarterbacks. You got Alexandre Jovin, who's clearly an athlete there. He rushed 4 times for 42 yards, 1 touchdown, but every time he took off, it looked like it was end zone almost.
Yeah. Did you see any of that game or?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Cougars Bandinos went into overtime.
Man.
Cougars taking this one. So storyline here. Remember who the quarterback was for Bandinos last year?
Rob White.
Took him to the championship game.
Yes.
They cut ties.
I heard that.
Oh, you did hear it?
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if it was just a rumor.
Okay.
You know, like when people say like a tomato's a fruit, and you like to actually hear that.
Okay.
Like but like something say it's not real, somebody say it's real.
Yeah. And who started off a quarterback for them?
Who's that?
Matt.
Demers?
No.
What?
Who was their quarterback in Division 3?
My Benjamin. Bergman. Yeah, yes. That's what I said.
Try again.
Matt. Buddy Matt. Matt B.
You know how the season started off for them?
With a loss?
First attempt. Pass attempt.
Pick 6?
Just a pick.
Did they win?
I don't know if Rob was smiling from the other side of the field.
Shoot, that is surprising. Well, is
Did they win? I just said they lost in overtime.
Ah, shoot, well. Shows you I wasn't paying attention. But is Rob QBing a team?
He's QBing the Laval free agents.
But didn't he throw for Villains? Or was I tripping?
In Division 2.
Oh, Division 2. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Is the Laval free agents play or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. Man, but the good games. I mean, Sooners losing by 19 is a bit of a surprise, and you have an overtime. Oh, man, we had like points galore this weekend, eh?
Yeah.
That's what we like to see, points. All right, defense wins this, defense wins that.
All right, Division 3.
Let's go. So, Div 3, I had my bold prediction in Div 3.
Which was?
It was Hounds against Nomad. And I said that Nomad would be down like 26-0 at half and win. I was half right. Nomad won. Kevin St. Pierre spoke to me after the game. They were missing Dobbs.
He had a lot of insight?
Was that?
He had some insight for you?
Yeah, no, he's very good. Honestly, has like this journalistic point of view. But Dobbs was missing in the game.
Okay.
So, which is, obviously one of the star players there. Seemed like it was a bit of a struggle for them offensively, though. And Nomad is not a team you could, throw picks against, and then, you have to make sure that they won't capitalize, but they do after that. So, impressive win by Nomad. The game was a little bit more one-sided than I expected. I think they had scored, I believe it was 12 points in the game. Yeah, 26-12. Caesar struggled a little bit in this game, but you got Nomad's defenders there. We have Sam with 2 interceptions there. You got our buddy Thomas with a pick. Alex at the quarterback, who plays quarterback too, getting interception in this game. This Nomad team is good from top to bottom.
I see a lot of parity in this division. You look at the Tropic Thunder losing by 2 and then winning by 5 against Ducks. They lost to Spartans 21-19 and they beat the Ducks 21-16. You see Bandits who beat Leipzig 19-12.
Yeah.
Drama Club easily taking care of business, but Iron Trollers without their quarterback. Ghost Jade Vipers was the game that was not that close.
Yeah.
A lot of people got close in that game, though, I heard.
Yes. I heard, yes.
Maybe a little too close.
Yeah. Good transition. Keep things clean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, MFL's, a fun place. Things can get chippy and all that stuff, and, there's contact, but got to keep within the rules.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, Ghost is going to be one of the favorites.
Yeah, well, Avery back at quarterback, right?
Yeah, I was going to say Ghost to the field.
I like the Ghosts, but trying to pick one team against
I say the field, because there's Nomad, also Hounds 2,
Leipzig,
Ducks,
Iron Trollers when John comes
that's
back.
true, eh? Can't forget about Bandits 2,
Spartans.
Okay, do you think that Ghosts are the favorites, right now? Who would you say more favorites, Ghosts or Nomad, for example?
It's definitely between those two teams.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts lose a game. Yeah, I guess you gotta respect the undefeated Nomad, right? Because they didn't lose a game.
Yeah, I think I go Ghost 1A, Nomad 1B. That's what I would say right now.
Yeah, Ghost did lose week 1, right, against Leipzig.
It's true,
and they won 3 straight since.
Yeah,
pretty convincingly, scoring over 40 points in the past 3 games. I think Ghosts are probably number 1 in your power rankings.
Yeah, even though that's tough. That'd be cool if they played each other this year.
Let's see, they do. Week 7, get your popcorn ready at La Bear too.
La Bear?
Yeah.
Oh baby, you best believe I'll be that watching pizza, eating pizza, watching the game.
You'll be watching pizza, eating the game.
Yeah, trust.
Division 2.
Let's go Div 2.
You did a good job.
Thank you. We did a great job, Thunder Buddies. There was a few. So we had 2 games.
How were the Simons and Simon Says?
They started off pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't tell you so funny. But Dave G all of a sudden comes where he's playing defense, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. So well, you want me to call defense or I'll call defense? I was like, well, I think I'll call defense. He's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Marvin at the 1. We're gonna do 4-1 lock. And I was like, bro, we gave up 6 points the week before. I think we'll be okay. And then Valley Cat scored.
He didn't say a single word when he wasn't playing defense.
Yeah, no, I know. And then Valley Cat moved through our defense like a hot knife through butter the first 2 drives, and then we adjusted well. We just played really good on both sides of the ball. Marv getting 3 interceptions. And this game was, closer than the score indicates. But we ended up clicking on all cylinders in this game. And good to have Thomas back, goalie from France.
Yeah.
But this was
the French national goalie?
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
Apparently he's still with them right now, is what I heard. But
he's on a loan?
Yeah, that's it. Max 7 catches, 82 yards from the snapper position. It's he had a really.
That's crazy. Were you throwing 20-yard passes?
No, I don't do that to my snapper. I throw 1-yard hooks.
Okay, and you're just making guys miss.
Literally, yeah. It was good. We had everybody contribute in that game.
Simon didn't say tackle, eh?
Simon didn't say what?
Tackle.
No, he didn't. He did not say that. Oh, he did not say tackle.
Or Simon said tackle. You didn't say Simon says tackle.
Yeah, there you go. There was honestly we played great on both sides of the ball.
Good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
So, are Lions then in trouble?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think that's rhetorical, no?
Are Average Joe's in trouble?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, if one of those 2 teams can turn it around, which one will it be?
Lions then.
You answered that pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
Why?
Lions then's roster.
You told me this after their first loss and they got blown out. You said they probably have the best roster in the division.
Well, yeah, if you look on paper, I'm not sure Chris will agree, but you have Chris, where you have Andrew, you have Alexis Ferrand, you have Christian. So there's 4 guys that Alexis right now is on Outlaws apparently.
Yeah.
Who knows? So we have 4 guys that are playing Division 1, and then you have some newer faces in the league. And I get it. You have some guys that play tackle that Chris is trying to coach up. So that's, you can't take that for granted either, right? You think of these guys as studs, and flag is a completely different game from tackle. I never played tackle, so I don't actually know, but that's what I hear. But no, if you tell me right now, do I think Lions then are going to make the playoffs? Probably not. But between them and Average Joe's who would turn it around, I would give Lions then the edge.
Even though Average Joe's have a game in hand?
Yeah, I think so. I think Average Joe's need to find like another piece there. You have like Kev St. Pierre solid, and you kind of need that like wide receiver 2 or like another splash name on that team. Like Div 2 is really competitive.
Like an Avery.
Yeah, like an Avery. Like yes, yes, like an Avery.
Average Joe's played Bin this weekend.
Man,
who do you got in that one?
I'm gonna go. I say Bin by 12.
12?
32-20.
I thought it'd be closer than that. And Lions End got Honor Game, who are coming off a huge win.
That's a big one. What time is that game? Because I was thinking of scorekeeping that one.
11:20. Oh, because you decide, right? Since you run the show.
Yeah, I thought that's rhetorical. Sure, 11:20 is a little too early. I had to sleep in. Who do I got in that game? Bro, give me Lions then, man. Give me Lions then. We'll go 28-27 in overtime.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, so wait, like this past weekend, Honor Game played Rossas. And we talked off air. I was surprised how one-sided that game was, right?
Yeah.
Like.
And then I remind you, Rossas won the prior week, so they were bound
1-1. Yeah. Like, let's say this upcoming week they play the Seattle Seahawks, they'll win 2-1, and then they play like the Hamilton Tiger-Cats, they'll lose.
Last year they went 5-0 and then 0-5.
That's literally what it was, eh?
Yeah.
You can't make that S up.
A huge game, Simon says, against Witching Hour.
Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's like in that one?
I'm going Witching Hour by 2.
Oh, Simon says it's a double header. They're all playing Rossas.
Man. Well, Rossas won last week, so they have to win this week. Man. Yeah, Simon says. There's a chance. Oh, obviously it's simple. Like better chance Simon says go 0-2 or 2-0. Witching Hour and Rossas. That's
a great question.
Thank you.
I can't answer equally as probable, right?
What?
Like, there's an equal chance of them going 2-0 and as 0-2?
No, that's. I was gonna say, but no, you can't say that.
I think there's a better chance to go 2-0.
I was gonna say 0-2.
Really?
Because Rossas has to win this week, right?
Doesn't mean they will.
Yeah, true.
They could flip flop.
I'm not sure I see. Sorry to cut you off. I'm not sure I see Simon says matching up well against Witching Hour.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I think this defense is a little too athletic.
Oh, you mean their offense will match up well?
Yeah, well,
so
team.
So you think Simon Valiquette is a bad quarterback?
No, I'm saying. Don't start fire. I'm saying team.
Well, the offense kind of goes to the quarterback, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like he doesn't throw to himself.
Okay. So you're saying the receivers are going to drop balls?
Maybe yes, maybe no. Witching Hour by 2. That's what I'm saying.
Score prediction?
28-26.
Okay, so in Division 2, 6 teams make the playoffs out of 10.
We're positive.
Yeah.
2 get a bye.
Let's double check that just to make sure.
Well, 2 Kazan. Yeah, that makes sense. 3, 6, 4, 5. Winner.
Yeah, 6 teams to playoffs.
Yeah.
How important are those 2 byes?
Huge.
Yeah?
Think about it. You have to play 33% less games. Yeah. But like, if you have to win between, let's say you have to win 7 games to be champion or 8. Okay, like, but you have to win 2 or instead of 3. Like, that's pretty big.
But how? What about those teams that come in rusty after that like week off?
That is a good point. I'm not sure how much I believe in that though. Like, are we like, is that even a thing, or we just say that like to make the teams feel happy? Yeah, like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I guess it's something. Like, I think you're rusty for the first drive, but you would take being like a game off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think the most interesting team right now it's hard to predict. Is Iron Trollers. Just like that roster, the quarterback situation, like
they won with Rob White at quarterback, no?
Yes, they did. I think Robert had a really solid game against Average Joe's. Yeah.
Does it count as a win though, since it was against Average Joe's?
Yeah, it does. Well, I like to say because Rob quarterback does, but think about it. The Iron Trollers played 2 games already.
Freaking balled out, 235 yards, 5 touchdowns, 27 completions for Rob.
That's almost like player of the week. Two different quarterbacks. Neither of them are actual quarterback.
Say what?
Like, it's crazy. They have 2 different quarterbacks so far, and neither of them are actual.
Yeah, it's early in the season though.
Yeah, no, it is. But to me, that's like the most interesting team right now in Div 2. Honor Game 2,
Ben?
No, I'm just saying right here, like, yeah, only playing 2 games. They still have a lot to figure out with those teams. Do you think Rejects are in trouble?
That's a good question. 1-3. Their only win came against Average Joe's, but then they played Simon Says, which are Thunderboys, the top 3 teams of the division.
True.
In terms of standings right now, I mean.
Yeah.
Look, they're playing Average Joe's again. It couldn't have come at a better time.
This upcoming weekend.
No, they're on a bye the following week.
Look, well, it's a good time to have a bye if you're Rejects.
Because you really need to plan against Average Joe's?
No, well, maybe, but you just need you need a break.
Yeah.
You need to de-stress.
Let's go to Division 1.
Let's go.
The games were tighter this week.
Yeah, much, eh?
Well, compared to the following weeks.
Trust. So I score kept Double Dippers unit.
You want to start with that one?
Yeah, this is the game where Remy got hurt, but he's okay. I was trying to think about it on the way here how I would describe this game, and I think I would say unit did whatever they could to be the closest to losing this game without losing this game. Like, they wanted to see how close they could get to losing the game without losing the game. Really? You know, it's like when you bug mom. Like, you want to see what you can get away with until she blows up. Like, that's what Unit did in this game.
I see they're up 22-0 at halftime.
It was like, I honestly, if you would have told me at halftime that Unit would win by 18, I would have said no, they would have won by 38.
Wow.
It was a tale of two halves. Like, that's just what it was.
Yeah, then Double Dipper scored twice in the first 5 minutes, cutting the lead to 1 possession.
And it was so good in this game. Like, there was a period where Simon Dumas took over the game, and then there was Eric Shashachet took over the game, and then there was Alex Sapitsky that took over the game.
Yeah, Eric had a sick catch that you didn't even give him.
Yeah, his ego's already too big. But I'd say
I knew that on purpose.
Was that?
I knew you did on purpose.
Yeah, I kind of did. But player of the game, it may not show up in the stat sheet, was Tsitsi in this one. He was flying everywhere, like Batman, like flying here, flying there. A bunch of PDs in this game. I don't know if he got a PD, or I'll talk to the scorekeeper, but he was just flying everywhere. He was the energy for this team. Vinny played well. He had a good first half. You look at the stats. The ball distribution was fairly good. But, a game that I felt that Unit almost let slip that shouldn't have. But look, at the end of the day, Div 1 is Div 1. And we talk individually about this Double Dippers team. They have talent.
Yeah.
Right? They do have talent.
Yeah, for sure. And you look at David Brisson protecting the ball, 0 interception in this game. Vinny threw 3 picks.
I know. I was telling Mason on the side, after the game, I was like, it's crazy how that works.
Yeah, well, a turnover on downs is essentially like a pick.
Yeah, because we saw had 27 incompletions. He was 50%. So
well, on the dot, eh?
Yeah, literally on the dot.
Wow.
I did the math pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that had to do with Unit's defense just flying all over the place. And I had to say I like Unit's energy.
Any advice for Double Dippers if you want to?
Man, do better in the first half. No, honestly, I would say if you win the coin toss, start with the ball.
Because it's been 2 games now where they've had spurts where they've played well enough that if they play like that for the entirety of the game,
yeah,
they probably win the game.
Yeah, but all kidding aside, that would be my suggestion to them. Start with the ball on offense, score first.
You think it's that simple?
No, a lot more complicated than that. But if there's one thing I would say, it's that.
They won the second half 22-6.
Right. But it was such a slow start in the first half that and there were plays there to be made that they just didn't make in that first half. But credit to Unit 2. Look, a win's a win, and they got it done.
What does Mama always say?
Ugly win is better than a pretty loss.
You bet. You see KOB Idaho?
So it's crazy. I checked the score coming to the game. I was like, this game is over.
What's crazy, that was a 1-score game.
Yeah. Afterwards, I heard Brady saying, I can't believe we won by 8 or something like that. And I was like, they won by 8.
Well, they're up 22 with 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Which is which is crazy. And then I think Idaho sealed the game, but I think they got on 4th down or 3rd down. It was really down to crunch time. KOB almost made the comeback. I mean, a close but no cigar. Where at the end of the day, a loss is a loss.
Great to see Jerome back and healthy, right?
Yes, I think he had the last catch of the game was a nice in route, sick catch, contested too. How surprised are you that KOB's 0-4?
Pretty damn surprised. To me, this is a 500 team in Division 1.
Right, because remember we did what you did, playoff prediction, preseason.
I think you asked me who I had making.
Yeah, and you had them as one of the 4 teams.
I had them 4th, I believe. Right?
Yeah. But a team that's been there, a team that has experience.
Yeah. They made the playoffs last fall. Look, they played Idaho twice and they played Outlaws.
Yeah, that's true.
So
who's their other loss against?
Ransard.
Okay.
They haven't put up 30 points yet this season.
which is like,
So I guess in Division 1, you're not going to win many games if you don't
No.
put up 30, if any, right?
and no matter who's quarterbacking in that team, Plourde or Duchesne, they should be putting up more than 30 points.
They've failed to put up 20 in their 2 first games.
Yeah, I don't get that.
We have Division 5 teams scoring like 80 points a game now.
Yeah, for real.
So what could they do to turn the season around?
I mean, so I think you said like 8, don't panic. Like you have like Unit, for example, that's played 2 games, so it's like Idaho's played 2 games, so it's still like very early. But it's like now you got to go on a run, and it's like the roster inconsistency like hasn't been great either.
Yeah.
Obviously, Plogue missing a game, but you're gonna have to find ways to like punch the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
Right? That means like play more man, play more aggressive, take some shots. You got to play loose now, play crazy.
Oh yeah, last game we didn't talk about is your game.
Yes.
So we're coming to this game pretty hot, eh?
They were undefeated, 3-0. So we ended up winning this game by 19. Game was closer than the score indicates, but I'm not just saying that like to be nice. The thing is, also played with Tristan at quarterback in the first half. Obviously a very capable quarterback, but he's not Jeffrey.
Did Jeffrey arrive late?
Yeah, he came at halftime.
Okay.
Yeah, he came at halftime.
Did they
And
know he was coming at halftime?
who's that?
Ransard.
I think like I had the sense they had a feeling he was. Well, I mean they were only 5
Oh damn.
the first drive.
Oh shit.
Or like 2 plays in. Anyways, but Tristan went quarterback. Our defense did a good job, and then Jeffrey came in afterwards, and they scored on the both possessions that he was at quarterback. But this was a good game. Larissus is like putting up ridiculous numbers this season.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. 11 for a $109. You really 4 touchdowns in the combo. You really targeted your snappers a lot Saturday.
I did. It's weird. We have big snappers, good hands.
2-yard slants all the time.
Yeah, basically. And Larissus is maybe I sent him a little bit deeper,
So
but
3.5.
yeah, I mean like a maximum 4-yard hook if it's like 4th and 8.
Okay.
But
Hopefully makes a guy miss.
yeah, a guy or 2. But yeah, he's just been like killing it on the season so far. And yeah, after starting off 0-1, we had 2 nice victories. Offense been doing well. Defense great too. Started off this
Josh
game with
is
a
back.
pick. Yes, and he started off the game with an interception, which was huge. And yeah, that kind of we ended up only giving up 14. We expect a different game this week, right? Because we assume Jeff will be there and they'll have their full lineup. But yeah, it's a good matchup, honestly. 2 teams, heading in the right direction.
I'll ask you the question you like asking me.
Yeah.
Idaho has a doubleheader this weekend.
Was that English?
Idaho has a doubleheader.
Oh,
this
got you.
weekend.
Okay, got you.
Usually you understand.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's my bad. Yeah,
Unit Outlaws. Better chance to go 2-0 or 0-2.
Idaho has a doubleheader this weekend. Oh, well, a better chance they go 2-0.
Even though they're playing Unit and Outlaws.
Yeah, because I think there's a better chance. There's a better chance they beat Unit than Outlaws beats them.
Okay, makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understood.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, I'm glad you asked that question because this is a prove-it game for Unit.
Yes.
You only have the one game?
Yeah.
Man, that's big for Idaho. Outlaws haven't played in like 4.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say better chance they go 2-0, but this is a big statement game for Unit. I know it's like a different roster and stuff, but you want to prove you can be one of the best teams.
Yeah, looking at the standings, you have like 2 winless teams.
Mm-hmm.
So like Unit are gonna either be closer to those teams,
Right.
or closer to the top of the standings.
Like you don't want to make things bigger than they are,
Yeah.
but you're gonna make things bigger than they are, and this is actually a big game for Unit.
Do you think?
1-4,
And be honest, Double Dippers and KLB still have a shot at playoffs.
Yes, I think I think more so KLB.
Even though they played 1 extra game.
Yeah.
Like, look, if Unit win, KLB are already a full game behind
Yeah.
with 1 more game played.
Okay, agreed. You're right. Okay, but let's say Unit's playing Idaho. If I had to make a prediction, I say Idaho wins.
Okay.
So I'd say Unit's 1 and 2.
Yeah, but the 4th spot is still held by a 2-1 team. Like the 4th and final.
Yeah,
playoff
true.
spot.
You're right. So when it becomes, which is held by us. Yeah, I know it's true. Like the top. Yeah, and then I know what you mean. Cause
Like even if Arnold's right now hold the 4th spot, right?
yeah,
Even if you guys lose your next game, You're a 500 team. You're 2-2.
Yeah.
You have 2 more wins than KLB with the same amount of games.
Agreed. KOB plays us twice.
Okay. I guess they could just catch up right then and there.
Yeah. And let's see, we beat Brossard this weekend. That means Brossard goes to 3-2. Yeah, it's tough.
So excluding Arnold's, or you can include them if you want.
You know, I'll be unbiased.
Which, like to me, before the season started, I haven't put much thought since the season started, but I might have like a small idea. But since the season started, I had my finals prediction was a rematch of Outlaws and Idaho. Which team do you think would make me sound wrong? If there's a team that would make a push.
Oof. Oh, you don't mean of the two of them? You mean like of a third party?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got you.
Like what team in Division 1 could make some noise and potentially break through into the finals?
Honestly, I'm gonna I'm gonna say Brossard because
that's the team I had in mind.
Yeah, like I don't think people expected them to start as well as they did.
They definitely have to have their squad there, the quarterback
Agreed.
there.
I think this is the most athletic team in the division.
I think so too.
Yeah, and I think that they're getting better every game. Like we just beat them this past week without their full roster.
And with their quarterback being there only half the game.
Agreed. Yeah, and I still think that Outlaws, Idaho are the two favorites, but it's something about this Brossard team. Like they believe. That's another point.
I feel like Brossard are playing the way I thought KLB would be playing this season.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see a bigger surprise as Brossard or KLB? Like positive and negative? I still think it's KLB. I'm shocked they're 0-4.
Yeah.
Like they don't Alex Valiev's not on the team.
No, he's not. Heart and soul, right? When you see a guy going all out like that every single play, maybe it motivates the other guys.
Yeah, preach 100%. Yeah, so you say Brossard too? Like it would be like that third team.
Yeah, like I asked the question, but my answer was definitely Brossard. I think even though they lost this past weekend, they've been the most impressive team not named Outlaws or Idaho. They put up big numbers. They're playing well together. I think the majority of them, if not all of them, play together in another league. So they have that chemistry going there. It's not as if it's Jeffrey's first season with this crew.
No,
he's already thrown a few of these guys.
I believe it's his first season playing quarterback too.
What do you mean? He was the quarterback.
No, I mean like year.
What?
Like calendar? Like say 12 months. Like before 12 months ago, he hadn't played quarterback.
He played last fall.
Wasn't that within 12 months?
What's your thing?
Like within like 14 months ago, he hadn't quarterbacked.
He played last spring, so that's within the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started in the MFL last spring in Division 3.
Yeah.
Then Division 2 in the fall, and now Division 1.
That's what I said was false?
No, it's true.
Yeah.
You just made it sound like more dramatic than anything.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's true. But now he's been playing quarterback for 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still a fairly new quarterback.
I mean, he's definitely thrown footballs a lot in his life.
Yes, agreed.
Like, he throws well.
Yeah.
Like, he has a nice ball. Like, a great touch to it.
Yeah, but then you have guys that throw a nice ball but can't complete a pass.
No, but like, in-game.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I wonder how he feels. He had, I don't know if, like, I'm assuming Trent Graves were, like, his buddies.
Yeah, I don't know.
And now, like, to throw with, like, a bunch of, like, other guys that are, like, also ballers, but, like, in D1. Yeah. I want to see him more often there, right? And on time. And
yeah, 100%. That'd be huge. Okay, Outlaws Idaho this week, quickly. Who do you got? What's the score?
Wow. I don't know why. I have a feeling it's not going to be like your classic Outlaws Idaho game. Like, usually you'd say, like, cliche, every team that's score over 40 points, team that's the ball last is going to win, punch it in. But I feel it's going to be like a weird game. I don't know if it's going to be sloppy or if it's going to be, like, defensive or just, like, it's going to be, I don't know why I have this feeling it's going to be a weird game. Like, it's not going to be the...
We always get a few of those, right?
41-40 game,
Yeah.
Hope I'm wrong, though, because those games are much more fun.
100%. You can answer the question?
What was your question?
Who's going to win?
Give me Idaho. I think the 5-week bye for Outlaws in a row is going to be a little, like, make them a little rusty.
Yeah, I was going to go 40-38 Idaho, too.
40-38?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got, like, 28-24.
Really, eh?
Yeah, like, weird score like that.
Because I want to score keep this game. We have Iron Wolves right after. I'll see. I'll definitely
You won't have
watch
time
the
to
game.
eat your food before you
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, so we got only 3 Div 1 games, eh? Okay, 3. Nice.
Your favorite segment?
Bold predictions.
Bold predictions.
I was gonna wait to see if you'd remember.
I did remember.
Thank you. You want to go first? I go first.
You go first.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with Div 1. You got this weekend. Okay. Do you know what division you're gonna do? You want me to choose a division? Or you choose a division?
You can choose my division.
I can choose a division.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you Div 4.
Okay.
Okay. I wouldn't make any sense because I just said that. Okay, so we got Idaho having the doubleheader, right? Idaho plays Unit, and then Idaho plays Outlaws, and then we got the game against Brossard. Let's say, speaking of, are all the games? Sorry, I just like seeing where the games are.
We have 3 different parks.
3?
Yeah, Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana's this weekend?
That's what I said at the beginning of the show.
I thought you said it was in 2 weeks. Okay, you know what your bold prediction is?
No.
Okay, Idaho has a doubleheader. 4, 5. Okay, Jerome will have at least 5 touchdowns in his first game, and at least 5 touchdowns in the second game.
So 10 total in the day.
10 total, at least. But at 5 in each, not like 9 and 1. It's 5 in the first, 5 in the second, at least.
I was just thinking, like, is that really bold? Doesn't he average like 4?
Well, I mean, 4 is a lot.
But that's like kind of the closest average, no?
No, I mean,
How many touchdowns have they
no, they're playing Outlaws, so it's
How many
like.
touchdowns have they in the season?
What's that?
How many touchdowns?
I think he had 4 last game, eh?
He had 2 this past weekend, I think.
Stats.
6 and 2
6,
games.
yeah. It's averaging 3, yeah, 5. 5 in each game.
Okay.
Yeah, don't test me, bro. 5 in each game. 3. Oh, that's crazy. JS with 17 catches on the team. Yeah. Jerome gets 5 touchdowns, at least 5 in his first and 5 in his second. I'll give you Div 4.
Yeah. I'm going to go Bandits, nothing but D.
Oh, that's a good matchup.
Yeah. It's not true that it's going to be nothing but D in this game. It's going to be offensive fireworks. Both teams put up 40 points. Both quarterbacks have 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, and fewer incompletions than touchdowns.
Bandits nothing but D.
Yeah.
It's at 8:40 in the morning.
Yeah.
Let's hope they're morning people. That's a good one. I actually like it.
Thank you.
That's a solid one.
Oh, yeah. So Kevin's articles should be up this week at some point.
He still writes the articles?
Yeah. Max's articles, as we speak, should be up for Laval and Brossard.
Oh, yeah, because they started.
Yeah. Do we do Brossard?
What?
What?
Like bold prediction or?
No, like coverage.
We didn't talk about Brossard at all.
No, are we supposed to?
I hope not. Okay.
Do we do all the other divisions?
Yeah, I guess we do Brossard for a second. Okay, this team plays that team. All right. No, sure. I do remember.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. Okay. We got 3 divisions in Brossard, though, eh?
There's 3. But who even goes to Brossard?
Okay, how about this? Give me your favorites in each division.
Okay, I like that. Good call. Steve, you said Steve's quarterback in Div 4 in Brossard?
Yeah.
Okay, so say Steve in Div 4.
Div 1.
Okay, Div 1. I'm going to go Red Knot Skins favorites.
And then you got Division 3.
Wait, Div 2. Steve's throwing in Div 2, actually,
Yeah.
eh? With?
The team name?
Yeah.
Les Perruches.
I beg your pardon?
Les Perruches.
The Peacocks.
Yeah.
Actually? Okay, I think the Peacocks are going to win Div 2.
Okay.
Is that Gators?
No, so
That's sick.
Gators actually split into 2 teams. Les Perruches being one of them because they had like so many guys, so they decided to make 2 teams.
I thought you said Perish was in Div 2.
Yes. Gators split into 2 teams. Les Perruches being one of them that went to D2.
Oh, okay.
And Swamp Kings.
Bro, like the Untold.
Well, or like the Gators that became
Yeah.
Swamp Kings. I like the good touch to the name.
Swamp Kings.
Well, yeah, it makes a reference to their origins of Gators.
You know what's incredible? I've always said in sports, my favorite. You know how like you have like different like names like for the sports arenas and stuff. The Swamp I find is the coolest one by far.
Yeah.
It's sick. Think about it. Like what we're gonna play. We're gonna play this Fort It in the Swamp. Like what other cool ones? Like yeah, see that one is so good. I don't even know all the other ones.
Yeah, we'll think about it this week.
Yeah. So I say Gators favorites.
Okay, I got White Lightning
as the favorites. I think so.
Yeah.
White Lightning as the favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. So I got Gators, Peacocks, and Red Knot Skins. Yeah.
So both favorites that Gators split into.
Hey, it's a good franchise, right? How about them Gators? Do the Gators even make a bowl game this year?
Probably not.
Damn.
I think that's good for today.
I think that's all, eh?
Go Habs, go. We'll see you all. Make sure you check the schedule. Today we got a lot of different parks. This upcoming weekend.
Apparently we have 3 different parks.
3 different parks on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
And no LeBear this weekend at all, eh?
No.
Gosh darn it. Well, we got to keep the field okay, right?
Yeah.
We've got to make it somewhat playable for week 5.
Yeah.
Bless.
Thanks.
Thanks for today. That was cool. Thank you for having me at your house. Hope I didn't wake up the baby. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Without you guys, there is no show. And see you this weekend. MFL for life. Let's get it.